Like it.
Like it. Love it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Hey, welcome to HomeBrew. I am Ben Brock.
And I am Nate Vanover.
Hey guys, my name's Ziggy. I'm the producer here, and I'm just going to kind of pop in every once in a while just to help move things along a little faster. These guys kind of get stuck sometimes, but yeah, I'll see you later. Okay.
And this is our first episode of this new podcast that we're doing, where, we have a giant love for homebrew items and characters and just all kinds of homebrew stuff for tabletop games. And we want to kind of share our love for that stuff and talk about some of the stuff we've made, maybe make some of our own homebrew items here on the show.
Yeah,
and
we'll do that live.
Yeah.
But it's not live.
Yeah.
It's not.
It'll be live for us, not you.
Yeah. We'll make it up on the fly.
But welcome. We're two nerdy guys that like to talk about D&D stuff, and that's what this podcast is about.
Oh yeah. Our first item we're going to talk about is an item that we created not too long ago. It's a couple months ago.
Yeah.
For Homebrew Day.
Yeah, for Homebrew Day.
Yeah. And it's called the Milk of the Dragon. And it was actually inspired by one of our favorite drinks, Dragon's Milk. It's brewed up in Holland, Michigan. And I don't know if you've ever been to Holland, Michigan.
Actually,
it's amazing.
Actually, yeah, I have been to Holland.
Oh, man.
I think I've been here and there in Michigan, but not like.
We went up to Traverse City, and I took an hour detour to go over to Holland just to visit.
Just to visit the factory.
Yeah. Oh, it was super cool.
Awesome.
It was a cool town too. So, yeah, definitely we'll have to do that sometime.
Right, definitely. But we're going to talk about that, and maybe we might add in some other stuff, some other like brews that we've made as far as homebrew stuff.
It's Brew Day.
Yeah,
it's Brew Day.
Right.
Yeah.
And just kind of go over to some of the things that the item does, and then how we would possibly use them in campaigns. So yeah, let's get started.
Let's pull that up real quick. All right.
What are we doing here?
What are we doing? So Milk of the Dragon. So this is a beer that has been aged in dragon's milk barrels. So these are dragon's milk has been put into barrels, right? So it's magical milk.
Magical milk beer.
Yeah, it's magical milk beer. I know when I was creating this, I was like, that sounds cool. I don't know if it is. I still think it's cool.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
It fits in the world,
Right. So this is definitely this was the 5th edition kind of campaign idea that we were like, this would be a fun thing to have in there. And we've yet to play. We've yet to use this.
I've got ideas for how I would use them in a campaign that I think would be really cool, but I haven't. Not so much this one, but the other one that we're going to talk about. I have a great idea for a campaign with that one. We'll get to it.
We will get to that one. So the Dragon's Milk. This is a frothy drink that has notes of chocolate, roasted malt, vanilla, and oak in a rich, smooth flavor. I want some Dragon's Milk.
Yeah, I was going to say, now that just makes me want a actual Dragon's Milk.
So the attributes of this is when you drink a magical fluid, when you drink the magical fluid, I don't like the way that's worded.
I thought "whoa" was in there.
No, when you drink a magical
fluid,
whoa, it's gonna be now. I feel like.
Let me tell you,
I'm gonna rewrite this how this looks. So yeah, when you drink the magical fluid, whoa, you gain the ability Breath Weapon. So everybody's probably familiar with Breath Weapon from Dragonsborn, right? And the character who drank this must make a Constitution saving throw, which is a DC 13, or they become drunk. When a character is drunk, they have disadvantage on all skill checks, and their speed is half.
Yeah, just like any regular time you're drunk in D&D.
Yes.
Or in real life.
It's just bad. If you save, then you gain the advantage on charisma and strength checks, just like you do in real life.
Yeah. Especially, it should be like a special note in there that, especially against other people that have had Milk of the Dragon.
Like you have double advantage.
You have double advantage over other drunk
people. You get to roll 4 times. And take all of the rolls and combine them together. That's not really a thing, but I think we just made it.
We just did.
Yeah. So if you save, you gain advantage on charisma and strength checks and disadvantage on dexterity and wisdom checks, just like in real life.
It's all just the same.
Yeah. So you
can make it to where there's like different flavors of it, even different, so that you can take each breath weapon, like ice, fire, acid, whatever, and make them their own Milk of the Dragon, so that
I love that idea.
Or take it and just make it a roll,
Right.
like you take a D6 or whatever you roll. That's
Right.
That's the kind of breath weapon you get.
Yeah, no, I like that. I think I'll add that in. So
yeah.
Right now it says you can use your action to exhale the breath weapon. It's the same as, and you have, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10. So you'd have a D10 that you could roll to see what attribute you get. I love that. Or if you're the DM and you're giving them this dragon's milk, you could actually be saying, this is a golden dragon's milk,
right?
And then they're going to get the fire,
right? And that could be, you could either choose, the DM could roll, do a secret roll behind the screen or whatever to kind of decide what it is or whatever.
But ultimately, you get a breath weapon, and that lasts for, after you drink this potion, you can use this as a bonus action to exhale fire, whatever the weapon is. Some of it's ice, lightning, whatever. So you exhale your weapon at a target within 30 feet of you, and the target must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, or they're going to take 2d6 damage, whatever that damage is,
right?
Or half as much on a successful one. The effect ends after you exhale the weapon 3 times, or if an hour has passed. So it's pretty straightforward. There's probably other potions and stuff that's in D&D
there are breath weapon potions,
right?
But this one's got the added advantage of possibly making you drunk in the process,
right?
So I like that there's a give and take, and that's what I like with any kind of homebrew thing. Is like everybody that homebrews or that goes on D&D Beyond, they know that you can find 1,000 things that are super OP.
Oh, for sure.
Just like
for sure,
like that take the fun out of it.
Yeah, it's an instant success.
When I create something for a campaign, or just an item like this, out of like I don't want it to be too overpowered, and I want it to have advantages and disadvantages.
Oh, for sure. That balance is supreme.
Yeah, to keep that balance in the game, and that, I think that is the key to any kind of homebrew, especially with items and stuff. Like when you get into weapons and stuff, you want to have that balance, because it keeps the game fun. It keeps the randomness of what can happen.
Right.
Kind of there.
There's a risk.
Yeah.
For that reward. Yeah. Right. No, I think it's great. And that's something that I know we've always, in all the homebrew stuff that we've done together and talked about, like that's something we've always pushed for, is having that balance and having the what if factor.
Or if you have something that can create that imbalance, you can, but then you also have to have something else that counters that. It's almost like you whatever you do, there has to be checks and balances in place for all of it.
Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, as a DM, as a player, you want to use this item. You want to use the items that's been created.
Right.
And if you put too much stipulation on it, where the risk is not worth the reward, no one's going to use it. And if there's no risk and all reward, your DM's not going to want you to use it.
Right, exactly.
You're just going to railroad.
At the end of the day, you want everybody, including your DM, to have fun at the table.
Right. And balance is key. That's really it.
It is. And
I think with this, kind of rolling into the story time segment with this particular one, with the dragon, or Milk of the Dragons. Man, I want a dragon's milk.
You just want to call it dragon's milk.
I really want to call it dragon's milk.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
We'd love
not
to
yet.
Have it. Yeah.
They will be.
They will. They're unofficially a sponsor of my enjoyment in life.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they're always with me. Always. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I think with fun story time with this is, as a DM, you could be giving these drinks to your players, right? And then they're having to roll for what the attributes are, or you get to roll for it. There's kind of that suspense and all that stuff.
Right.
You don't even have to tell them.
Right.
They're at a tavern and they're ordering beers, and this dude's like, I'm gonna give them some dragon's milk.
This devious bartender.
Yeah. Maybe he's a new guy. Maybe he's just like
he's like, I don't know. They ordered beers.
They ordered beers, and this looked kind of cool. And then like the tavern order's like, you gave them what? Here goes.
I always see this as more of something that they could do on their own outside of a tavern too. Like if you have like an alchemist character, he could be you know, like maybe after a dragon's battle or whatever, he harvests some milk. And he creates the brew himself.
So
he's a brewmaster.
Everybody's harvesting stuff off this dragon. He's over there squeezing the teat.
He's over there milking a dead dragon.
Don't judge me. It's gonna be awesome.
I need this. It's for my experiments. I swear.
No. He's the weird guy in the group, but we gotta have him.
That's how I see it. Like,
well, that's a new way to loot too. So
yeah, it is. How do you
milk the dragon?
I'd like to take 1 container of milk from this dead dragon's teat.
It's a male. I don't want to know how you're going to do this. Let's just roll for it. That's a different brew altogether.
Rolls in that 20. Guess the male dragons are the ones that make the milk.
They milk the best milk, actually.
And I don't know why, but I always see it when being used in a situation. I always see it as a bard character. Being the one to use this.
Yeah,
and maybe it's just because I love having bards in the party and the craziness they can bring to a table. But this is something I see a bard using as opposed to, you know, a fighter or a monk.
Right.
I don't see a monk stopping to chug
a beard. He's like, nah, I'm bloated and I gotta try to do this. I can see a barbarian or a bard doing it for sure. There was one other thing on this that I was thinking of that I cannot remember.
Some grade A content, people.
Mm-hmm. This is perfect. It was talking about just lost it. That fast. Gotta be quicker.
It's not there.
Whoa. That's because I haven't had any dragon's milk. Can't remember.
Be quicker than that.
Man. It was something about having I remember. Okay, this time I remember, and I'm going to keep it in my mind. Okay. So as a DM, whenever a player's drinking that, you could also, to modify or to give a little bit of a punch to this brewski, is have them roll a Constitution saving throw, and if they fail it, they just start shooting fire out their mouth, whatever the weapon is. Like they just
uncontrollably.
Yes, it's just like
I
like a
freaking
vomit
love that.
or whatever.
Yeah. They're just vomiting fire, acid.
Yeah, and it's just this, and then it would literally be anybody that's in a 15-foot radius, because the first thing they're going to do is, and they're going to, instead of trying to get it off of their friends, and they're getting their friends behind them. So,
I love that idea, dude. So that's freaking amazing.
I don't have it in there, but
it's going in there.
Yeah,
now.
So I guess we're definitely going to modify this before we post it for sure. So,
speaking of posting it. Everything we talk about on the show, we are going to post homebrew stuff for it.
For sure.
On the Our World, Our Rules website. On
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond. We'll leave links in the description of this video down there to Ben's D&D homebrew page on D&D Beyond, so that you can just go straight there and find all the super awesome stuff we're talking about.
Hell yeah. You'll be like, equip it onto you'll be able to equip it on your players, or if you're a DM, you'll be able to share it with the players in your table and all that stuff. Everybody's using D&D and Beyond. If not, just print it out. Then you'll have it there too. Yep. So
I don't think we need to explain to you people how D&D Beyond works. I'm sure if you're watching this video, or printers,
this is how printers
work.
All right, yeah. So these guys, they come on here and they talk about printers for a really long time at this point. So I'm just going to skip past all this for you guys because I know you don't want to really hear that. So I'll just do you a favor and skip past. Okay.
Do that for. I was printing out some cards and stuff for my buddies. We went over to play Roll Your Adventure over the weekend with his kids, and which was hilarious in itself. His kids are a riot. They're 5 and 2.
And anytime you play Roll Your Adventure, it's a great time.
It doesn't matter how old you are. This 2-year-old was wrecking havoc, and she was the scariest person I've ever played against. She was intense. She knew exactly what she was going to do.
Scarier than Jeff?
Yes.
Jeff wasn't scary.
Jeff was not scary. He was inspirational.
He was. So now that our characters have had a full array of milking dead dragons and drinking their brews, now they stumble into a tavern. And this is where I would feel like this one that we're about to talk about would work better in the the inept barkeep gives you this on accident or maybe intentionally.
Yeah.
And the one we're about to talk about, I feel like you could almost use it as a Kickstarter for a campaign.
Yeah.
It's another beer. We did this the same time we did the Milk of the Dragon. We wanted to come up with two different kind of things, and we're beer guys. We like beer. So the other one we came up was called the Tele-Porter. So it is a beer that once drank teleports you to a random location.
Yes. You want to know the stats?
Let's get into it.
So the aromas of vanilla and toasted grain set the stage for mellow flavors and vanilla and dark roasted malts. In this popular porter, this has been aged in oak barrels enchanted with Dimension Door spell. I don't know who did this,
right?
But they are a sick person.
They are sick.
They are sick. They knew what they were doing.
Right.
They had a grudge against someone. So the whole backstory on why this special brew was made could be huge.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I could build a whole one shot just off of this.
Yeah.
This item.
The sadistic.
Yeah.
The sadistic brewer.
Yeah, we'll get into it at story time. But I've got an idea for this that I want to do. I want to have it as a game.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We'll do a Patreon one shot of the Tele-Porter.
The Tele-Porter one shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. So this brew is packed with flavor, yet is as smooth as they come. When you drink the magical fluid, you will be able to use a version of the Dimension Door spell. The character who drank this must make a Constitution saving throw, and when the character or become drunk. So I'm going to say that again. Right. And this time I'm going to say it the right way.
Not like a drunk person.
Yes. The character who drank this must make a Constitution saving throw or become drunk. And when a character is drunk, they have disadvantage on skill checks and their speed is half. It's just the drunken effect.
Right, yeah.
And it's the drunken. It's kind of like what is that, the Mandela effect or whatever?
It's the drunken effect.
It's the drunken effect. If you rolled a natural 1, then you are banished to another plane of existence for the DM's discretion, but I have discretion, not description. I mean,
either or.
It will be his description.
It will be a description.
Yeah. But they will be banished for an hour, is how I have it set up.
Right.
But that's up to the DM's discretion and how they want to do that. So it's the same. It's the lingering effects of how long you're drunk.
Right.
So if you fail your Constitution saving throw, then you will be teleported up to a location of 300 feet away. And if you save, you can teleport up to 300 feet away to a location you decide. So you have, if you make the save, then you get to say where I'm going to. So you might want to use this in combat.
Yeah, you could.
Or in an escape event or whatever.
The way I'm thinking of using it, you wouldn't. But
no.
We'll get into it here in a minute.
But that's it. I mean, it's a pretty simple. It's a simple little
you drink
item.
A beer, if you save, you have Dimension Door, basically.
Yeah. And you get to use it once.
Right.
And if you fail, all kinds of crazy stuff can happen to you.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to talk about. Because this.
Okay, so kind of a story time segment here. The idea I had for this is to start your typical D&D campaign.
Right.
And this would be, I would see this more of a one shot.
Yeah.
So your adventurers are in a bar sitting at a table studying a creepy weirdo in the corner.
Oh yeah, the
trying to figure
sulky
out
ranger.
Trying to figure out their adventure. And the waitress comes up with a plate full of beers. or a platter full of beers for the table. And so and this kind of goes on.
I eat my beer with a fork.
It's a stout beer.
This is so stout. I need a knife.
I need a steak knife for this. But no, and this kind of builds on like taking something, even a homebrew item, and adjusting it for your story needs.
Right.
So in this instance, the adventurer, they're sitting around the table. Waitress brings over the beers. They sit down. As they all start to drink, one of the adventurers was given a teleporter, unbeknownst to him, and there's no save, no nothing. All of a sudden, he's drinking the beer and he vanishes.
It's awesome.
He just teleports away. So then, now the adventure is actually trying to figure out where your friend went.
Yeah,
and you can have separate story for like what he's going through while they're trying to figure it out. like you said, whoever would do this would be some kind of sick bastard.
Right.
So they're questioning the barkeep and trying to get to the bottom of it. And this just starts, the whole adventure is literally them going to try to find
their friend.
It's
yes. I like this. I like the fact that there's no save in it. Like
no,
it's just,
there's
it's
no
just,
save. It's like,
gonna happen.
and it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And it's like, they don't know about it. So
Right.
they think they're just in a typical kind of setting, ready to go. All of a sudden, the ranger disappears.
So I says to Bob, I says, boom. I think that's awesome.
Knowing the people I play with, though, like the ranger would disappear and the rest of the party would go over and talk to the weirdo in the corner.
They'd be like, thank God
he's gone.
That stick in the mud, I swear.
Like, no, you should really try to figure out where your friend's at.
DM's really struggling here now. Because another dude, going off of that idea where there is no saves, like, so your DM could have everybody at the table roll, and then he gets to pick based off of their roll
who is got the teleporter.
And then their quest is to go find their buddy or whatever. It's the Hangover D&D special, right? Or another way you could play this too is all of them have teleporters, and then they're teleported to a part in a dungeon. You know, and
dude, I love that idea too.
And then that way they have to get out of there.
They're trying to figure out then they all get teleported to different parts of one dungeon.
And then they're trying to get out of there.
You did it. You made it better.
All right, that's what I do, man.
You made it better.
I think it would be, but I mean, you could do either way.
Yeah,
it'd be a lot of fun.
Because in mine, it was like you're almost playing 2 one-shots at the same time. The party is trying to find him, and then every once in a while you cut back to the guy, and maybe like he got teleported to a cell or something, and now it's like a prison break thing for him, where he's trying to get out while they're trying to find him.
They're doing I like it because he could be doing it. He'd be stuck in a skill challenge at that point, and he's like trying to get out and figure out what he's supposed to do. So, that'd be really cool. Man, who knows? Maybe he teleports to the top of the the courthouse. And he's just stuck up on a roof.
Stuck up on a roof. Now he's drunk on a roof.
He's got
while his friends are questioning a bartender that didn't do anything wrong.
He's like, I have no idea. You wanted beer. I got you beer. The whole time the dude up on the roof, he's rolling dexterity saves to see if he doesn't fall off, but he's got disadvantage because he's drunk, so he's gonna fall off.
And the DM is rolling they're rolling nature checks to see if storms are coming in.
It's a really doozy. Oh, this one does not have lightning rods. This guy is screwed. I think that would be. There's so many different ways you could play this, and you could adapt this brew at any point during your campaign, whether it's at the start or in the middle of it, or they're wanting to take a rest, and then you're like, well, I don't want you to rest.
Exactly. No. There's no rest for you.
There's no rest. Everybody gets banished. And there's different ways you can have them banished to other realms. You can have them banished to a different part in the same world that they're in, up to 300 feet away, or if you wanted to do it, I mean, you're the DM at this point, so, and you might even have them.
Well, my thought on that was so as a one shot, that would be the dungeon that they were going through for the one shot. But then it's once they get to that point, it's almost like the party is working their way in while he's working his way out.
Yeah.
So it's like everything meets in the middle.
I love it. Then they'd have to, because he might be getting, if you set it up in a way that he's getting the intel or the items that they need to complete whatever it is. Yeah. No, I think that would be a lot of fun.
So then this would be the call to action. We want to hear from you. What do you think of these things that we came up with that we've presented here? What do you think? Well,
what are you going to do with this information?
What are you going to do with this info? You can go, like we said, you can go to our website, ourworldourrules.com, or you can go to Ben's D&D Beyond HomeBrew page where we will have this stuff posted.
Yeah.
And
we'll have all these links in the description.
Yeah, all these links will be in the description, down here, under the table.
The descriptions under the table.
The descriptions are under the table.
Oh.
But no, let us know what, check them out. Let us know what you think. Give us ideas for how you would use these things in your campaigns.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that.
And definitely. So this has been episode 1 of HomeBrew, and I
hope you guys enjoyed it.
Hope you did.
I had a lot of fun.
What are we going to talk about next week?
I have no idea, but
maybe
we'll
just have to see.
Yeah, we got some ideas.
So. Until then, I've been Nate Vanover,
and I've been Ben Brock.
We'll see you next week.
See ya.
we do a roll the dice, we
You said doo-doo.
So if we do on the dice.
The doo-doo dice.
All right, guys, that's all we got for this first episode. It was kind of rough, but they did a pretty good job. Let's give it up for them. Anyway, if you want to follow us, you can. There's a subscribe button up there in the top, and also send treats. You can just send them. I like beef jerky. Okay, bye.